Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. So you last saw us on Friday when we got the keys to the house, and today's Sunday, and let's just say we haven't had a chance to stop. It has been non-stop. We've been back and forth to storage. This is the current state of the boot. As you can see, I can't get all that much in there. Sorting out food, but you guys with the house will know how manic it is moving in to a new property. And when we moved in here, we literally didn't have anything. Basically everything that's been in our storage unit has either gone mouldy or is broken or just isn't any good. So we've had to go and buy things that we weren't expecting to buy. Kids have roped me into cooking into a Sunday dinner, so that's what I'm currently doing. And Stu's just had me running riot down in storage, putting all his tools in the back because he wants to get on and fix the motorhome. So first of all, I'm going to show you around. Just in case any of you don't believe me, here's the beef dinner. No idea how that's going to go. Ooh, I've just steamed you all up. Sorry about that. I bought some new pots and pans because I thought I had some when actually I didn't. So I've got some veggies ready to go. I've made sure I've put some sprouts in there because Stu loves those. I'm actually going to cheat this week as well and use some Aunt Bessie's, purely because I can't find where all my roasting tins are. So have a look at the kitchen, quite big. We are going to get like a dining room table or something to put in there so we can all sit and have our food. Just through here is the hall. This is Emilia's room. She's super excited. She's got all her girly bits already in here. What's that, colouring?
Yes.
In your bedroom? Oh, better only be crayons. Okay then. So yeah, she's just had her teddies from storage and you can see they're all in a heap on the bed, so we'll sort them out for her in a bit. It's the boys' room a mess now as well. It's going to be embarrassing. Right. Can I just say I haven't really had a chance to clean up yet, so don't judge me, okay? Oh, boys, man. Tidy up. Here's the front room, completely empty other than some camping chairs and my box of goodies that I've managed to bring down here so far. Stu's just come back on the Rusher. So I'm just going to go corner him and see what his journey was like. Oh, there he is. Okay. How was your journey on your new bike?
Have you been here long?
What do you mean?
How long have you been back at the house for?
Oh, a couple of minutes.
Yeah, so I was right behind you.
It's pretty good then, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the back garden. The children absolutely love it. They can run around to their heart's content in here. And there's a nice big area here for eventually I'll put some like patio chairs and stuff on. So Stu has literally just arrived a few minutes after me. He used the Rusher, and whilst we were down in storage, I basically got loads of tools in the car and Stu's come back on the Rusher bike. So what was it like?
Legs hurting.
Is it? Did you actually pedal?
No, this one, so like the one we had before, you had like that throttle button.
Oh yeah.
This one don't, you got to pedal.
Oh yeah.
And there was a lot of hills. And I did have a helmet on, it's actually by the front door.
So this is our latest model that we've not really done much on, have we?
No.
We got it out of the box.
To be fair, we've got to do a review on it. I've recorded it, I've built it, I've just got to show it being ridden.
Yeah.
So you'll see it in an upcoming video. Just remember when you look in the garage, we moved in a day and a half ago, and there's a lot of cardboard.
Yeah, we're going to take it down the tip. You're going to break it all up this afternoon and then it's going to go down the tip. But look at this for his workshop. So it is in a mess at the minute because of all the card and stuff, but literally that's all it is. It's just from all the flat pack furniture from IKEA the other day that you saw us buy. Surprising how much of a mess it makes. But when we moved in, the guys that own the place were really sound actually. They've left us all this work stuff. What do you call it?
Workbenches.
Workbenches, sorry.
Yeah, I've got one here. The only problem with this one, it's like two sleepers and then there's like a dip in the middle. This one's okay, bit small, but it's also again got a vice on it, so I can't get anything on it. So I'm going to be doing a nice big one because I need to get 8x4 sheets on it.
Yeah. So do you want to show them what you're building over there, babe?
It's actually a Christmas present I had What'd you buy that for me? 5-6 years ago?
6 years ago, and it's been kept in the box. I brought it up here the other day and he was like, oh my god, amazing, I forgot I had it. Can you believe that?
Yeah, but that'll come in handy now, above the workbench over there, where I can put all my bits and bobs.
Yeah, it's good. So you've got
it's cheap plastic, but I mean it'll do the job. It'll be alright. I've got some extra 12 volt sockets to put in the motorhome because we've had the lithium and it's not really getting utilised. We are using it at the back but the kids aren't, so I've bought these to install. You got 2 type C's and 1 USB charger, so I got 2 of them to put in.
It's all a work in progress.
Yeah, it's moving time still, isn't it? Said we're still moving everything in, building loads of stuff. I've took the cushions off the rear and I've washed those. They've come up lovely.
Yeah, that needed doing. So I'm going to show that in a second. So the workbench is going to go here, and then his plastic, it'll do station, is going up on the wall there. Can I just say though, I bet you he uses that more than he ever thought possible. I'm telling you, it'll be his next thing. The next house we live in, he'll be like, I need one of them, you've got to get me another one.
No, I'm going to take it down and bring it with me.
So while he's now mucking around in here doing man things, I've got to go and check on the beef dinner and hope I haven't completely destroyed it. And then I'll show you the motorhome. Back on the dinner situation. I'm even using my air fryer because I've got to say, it's amazing for roasties. Better turn all this on. Now, I'm rubbish for hobs. I do press it down. Well, that's not working. Ah, I know. Nah. So turn it like that. Ooh, wrong one, but that's fine. So pop him on. I'll pop that one on in a sec, because that takes a lot less. Oh, I forgot to show you the bathroom. This is quite basic, but I mean, just want a bath, I suppose. It's got a shower. Ta-da! Happy with that. I've still got some work to do in there, so I'm gonna just close that now because it's embarrassing. You can see I've got our trusty camping chairs behind me, and yeah, it's gonna be that way for another week. We've been to get a sofa sorted. That'll be here next week, straight after the Melbourne show, which I'll be honest, has come at the right time because it means that we've done all like the hard work on the house, going back and forth to storage in the car, you know, getting rid of rubbish and stuff like that, getting the children settled in their bedrooms. And then it means we can go straight back in the motorhome and have another break. So we'll be able to go away and completely enjoy that. So if you're at the Melbourne show, I'm really looking forward to seeing you there. It's going to be about 3 or 4 days of just camping. I've even actually, for the first time in a long time, I'm in proper camping mindset mode. So I'm really, really excited. I bought, ready for this? Barbecue marshmallows! I know, I'm childish, but we haven't actually done proper camping since Easter, because we find obviously we were living in the motorhome, it became more of a lifestyle then, and quite often we would sit inside, we wouldn't bother sitting outside and socialising like we used to do when we camped, so I'm looking forward to that side of it again. And obviously there's lots of people there and there's a really good atmosphere and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to sort this dinner out, and then I'm going to show you what's going on with the motorhome.
Smells delicious.
Smells delicious?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, I've destroyed the carrots.
It's fine.
Oh, my new tea towel.
No.
Look what I've just done to my tea towel. And that is why you need oven gloves.
Yeah.
Oh no. You're not going to actually see any more microphones on the top of your screen as well, by the way. So, this is why.
So this was our old setup. You can see we got an external microphone. The problem with this is if I think it was either moved down or moved up too fast, you just saw the bottom of the microphone, and it's quite a bulky thing. I think, you know, when you're talking to it, it's just quite bulky. So
Yeah.
we've got,
But in fairness, we've managed with that because we didn't know any better.
yeah, and that's the GoPro Volta, which we're not impressed with. to be
No,
honest.
it's rubbish.
We don't use it. We just use it for the grip. But there is a little tripod on it, which is all right. It's done the job.
It's rubbish. Let's face it, it's
was
rubbish.
So this is the new setup.
I'm really impressed with this. I've only had one little go, but look how teeny it is.
Now, another big problem with the original setup was to get the battery out. We had to, take it all apart, didn't we?
Yeah.
But now, all I need to do is I just take that out, that slides down and pulls the battery out.
So we actually don't have to fiddle with this bottom piece at all anymore?
No, it hasn't got to come off. It's on a Ulanzi case.
Yeah.
They've told us about this adapter and a mic. You've been playing on this all day, haven't
Oh,
you?
I love it, because this reminds me, I'm a bit camera shy, as you all know, and this reminds me of like an eye. So I don't know, I feel like I'm talking to somebody now rather than just staring at a screen.
You've still got your little fluffy dead
Little
cap,
fluffy,
but
yeah.
look how much smaller that is. It's tiny.
And the other good thing about it is we've tested, which we'll show you now.
Testing. I'm behind. Testing. Testing, 1, 2.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. You could see us talking in front of the mic and behind the mic, and you can tell there's not really much difference in volume. Like normally I would have to spin the other one around, I'd have to be more...
Well, you've got to come on to it, haven't you?
Yeah, and I don't have to do any of that now.
Dan said
So
this was a 360 mic, so you haven't got to do nothing.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we've literally pinched his entire setup.
yeah, we have. So thank you, Dan and
Yes.
Azzy at Travel Trolls, because to be fair, we're really, really grateful and we're really, really impressed with
Yeah,
it. So
it's good, it's
thank you
nice.
very much. Hopefully our vlogging style will be much, much better now.
Yeah, no more dead cats on the screen.
Yeah.
Mum,
Yeah.
your food is the bestest food in the number one bestest food in the world. Then it's Hickory's, then it's McDonald's, then KFC.
Oh, babe, but that's really nice. Thank you. It was my first go in the house and you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now everyone's eating and the kitchen is tidy. It's only fair that I show you the motorhome. Now, this has been a real work in progress the last couple of days. Myself and Stu have been out here, but at different times altogether. So I'll just show you what's been done. Now, Stu has ripped off all his cushions and decided he's going to wash them all individually in the washing machine and then hang them out to dry, which is a really good idea because, to be fair, this hasn't been done since we've bought the motorhome. All the cushions are kind of like split here and then the plastic goes inside there to keep them rigid. I've cleaned the kitchen sink, the oven, I've sorted out cupboards so things actually look really tidy now for when we go away on our weekends. Obviously when we were living in it, it was a little bit different because we needed a lot more stuff, so yeah, it didn't fit in quite as easily, so that actually looks really nice now. Same with this cupboard. So plenty of room up there for weekends to put in, you know, cereal, bread, that kind of stuff. That's my old clothing cupboard. I've still got a little bit in there that's saved because that is motorhome clothes. And there I've got my dry robe towel for showers and a blankie in case it gets a bit nippy in the night. Stu's done the same with his. He's kept his thermals in there and his cap. His fan, because obviously that's quite important when it gets hot. I mean, not that it gets hot very much in the UK, but you never know. He's also bought this, which I think is really, really cool. It's basically an iPad stand. So we got rid of our TV because we found it big and bulky and it was just in the way. But this is working out really, really well. If you're interested in any of our stuff that we show you on our YouTube channel, it is now on our Amazon shop. So we've put everything on there for you. So if there's anything you like, you can just go over to that, have a little browse through it, and then if there's anything, you can just click on it and it'll take you straight there. As usual, our wardrobe is never used as a wardrobe. It's always for our bed making cushions. We've also got this little Hoover that has just been an absolute godsend, to be honest with you. I've cleaned out and defrosted, well, midway through defrosting, this fridge and just getting it all sorted. We're going to get a replacement shelf because this kept falling off and has split into like a million pieces. There is also the bed. Now, as you can see, Stu did a makeshift job while we were away. He's going to get all this replaced, hopefully in time for when we hit the Melbourne show, but it may take longer than that, who knows. And then over here we've stripped this bed. We're giving it a good airing out because if you leave them up on the ceiling too long, you can get a bit of damp. We've been out using it every single day, so obviously it's been up and down. It's been absolutely fine, but obviously while we're sat here moving in over the weekend and stuff, we didn't want to leave it in case that created any sort of condensation and that kind of stuff. We've also put in our other cushions, which by here, I don't know if you remember, I had like a big shoe box. But we don't need that now, so we can literally just use that for all intents and purposes as a sofa. And then underneath there is storage, so I may use it for shoes under there or coats. But everything in here has been literally cleared and emptied, so all the clothes have come off. Exciting, because it means I can now pack for the amount of time that we're away. So obviously if it's a couple of days, I can just pack a couple of days worth. So we're massively reducing the weight that's been on here. Finally, the bathroom. This has had a really, really, really good clean. And I say a really good clean because I've bleached it from top to bottom. Yeah, I've taken loads off. There's barely anything in there now. We're still waiting on a couple of deliveries. So yeah, I mean, we're not going to be full going in the house now properly until maybe next Monday or Tuesday. And I need to order a dining table because I've just realised I've cooked everyone food and we're all just stood up eating it because there was nowhere to sit unless we want to sit on the floor. So yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress. But what I will say is Stu's now, as you all know already from our previous video, Stu's now doing van conversions. You're not going to be saturated with van conversions on this channel. I'll show you a little bit here and there, but he's talking about actually doing his own YouTube channel for the vans. So if you're interested in going to see the vans, pop over to Vanology Conversions on YouTube. It's just starting out, so bear with us. This channel are going to be more vlogs every week. No pressure, Charles. So I'm going to be doing the editing on them, and I will try my best to bring you as many vlogs as possible. I'm aiming for maybe 2 or 3 a week. Stu's obviously still going to be here, and so are the children. But yeah, in terms of van builds, it's not just going to be all on here constantly, so don't worry about that. So I'm aiming to get this van completely ready now for Melvin, and it's looking pretty sweet. I actually prefer it without the carpet. I wonder if I can get away with it this weekend. Stu's bought some spot on cleaner. He reckons he's just gonna get them looking absolutely mint, so can't fault that. So I'm gonna leave them at home for tonight now. See what state he's left the car in. Yeah, he started putting boxes in here, fair play to him. So that'll be my job tomorrow, taking all this to the tip. How's it going, love?
Good in there. Nearly finished this, and then I'm gonna carry on with the cardboard.
Yeah, I seen you made a start on it. Fair play. That looks good by there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's bigger than I thought it was going to be as well.
Just handy, innit? Just to put all those little bits you have lying around everywhere. You can just all got somewhere to go.
I think I'm going to leave this vlog here, guys. Hopefully we'll see some of you at Melvin over the weekend. If not, we'll catch up with you next time now on Sunday.
Till next time, guys.
We'll see you in a bit.